Imagine for a moment, what are the most important decisions you make in your life? Decisions that shape your destiny, your future, and even your financial well-being. Now imagine you have a powerful tool in your hands, one that can make you successful and confident. What if this tool has always been right there with you? In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about an incredible symbol, the sword. It's not just a weapon, but a carrier of the samurai's life philosophy. Together, we will uncover how the ancient wisdom embodied in this item can help you make crucial decisions, build a career, and achieve financial success. Stay with us until the end, and you'll learn how this philosophy can transform your approach to decision-making and give you the strength for new victories. The history of samurai is filled with legends, and one of the most revered symbols in their culture is the sword. For a samurai, the sword is not merely a weapon, it is an extension of his soul. The samurai believed that the sword embodied their honor, courage, and wisdom. In the hands of the warrior, this item became an instrument for making the right decisions, achieving harmony with oneself and the world around. The sword has always been associated with decisiveness. But what does it mean to be decisive in our lives? Imagine you are faced with a difficult choice, changing jobs, starting your own business, or continuing something that no longer brings joy. In these moments, many doubts and fears arise. We start asking ourselves, is this the right decision? What if I fail? The samurai's sword teaches us one crucial lesson: to act with a clear mind and firm confidence. In the philosophy of the samurai, the sword symbolized not just external power, but also internal wisdom. Just as a sharp blade cuts through matter, our focused and clear mind must cut through doubts and fears. When a samurai holds a sword, he knows that one wrong move could cost him his life. This responsibility helps him focus on what truly matters. The same applies to us in the modern world. Our decisions may not always be life or death, but they certainly impact our future. It is essential to remember that every decision, like every strike of the sword, requires preparation. Imagine you have a sword that you are preparing for battle. You sharpen it, test its balance and power. Similarly, our decisions require careful analysis and preparation. This may involve studying a new field, learning new skills, or seeking expert advice. Only by preparing thoroughly like a well-prepared warrior can you make precise and correct moves. An example from real life. Many successful entrepreneurs talk about how, at a certain point, they made risky but decisive decisions. For example, Elon Musk, when he invested his last funds in creating SpaceX, risked everything he had. But his decisiveness, like the sharp edge of a sword, helped him cut through all doubts and achieve enormous success. When you begin making important decisions in your life, you must remember, a sharp mind, like the samurai's sword, must be focused. How can we achieve this? The first step is to learn how to calm your mind. Meditation, practicing mindfulness, and concentration exercises will help you train your mind sword. The sharper your mind, the easier it will be for you to cut away what is unnecessary and focus on what is important. Samurai philosophy also teaches us that the sword is a symbol of responsibility. When you hold the sword, you are responsible for every movement. This is similar to making decisions in our lives. How often do we blame circumstances or others for our failures? However, a samurai never shifted the blame for his mistakes onto others. He took full responsibility for his actions. This is a vital lesson. Only by taking full responsibility for each decision can you truly control your life. Imagine you have a sword that you have been forging for years. It represents your knowledge, experience, mistakes, and victories. Every strike of the blacksmith's hammer is a lesson, and every time the sword is heated and shaped is a test. Now the sword is ready. Everything depends on how you use it. The samurai always respects his weapon because he knows its power. We, however, often forget to value our skills and knowledge. But it's important to remember that every decision made based on experience, like a sword strike, is precise and effective. Let's return to some examples. Think about how often you've been held back by indecisiveness. Perhaps you knew you needed to make a choice, but fear or doubts stood in your way. In those moments, remember the samurai's sword. Its sharp edge symbolizes your determination, and its clarity symbolizes your confidence. Don't be afraid to make decisions that can change your life. A crucial aspect of sword philosophy is balance. The samurai sword is always perfectly proportioned between the blade and the hilt. This symbolizes the balance between star